Hello and welcome to our new video about how to make a lasagna. This is my take, and you will find the two sauces used in this recipe on the end of this video. So here we have the Ragù or tomato mincemeat sauce, and this is one of the two sauces we use. And now we switch over to the yummy Béchamel sauce or the white sauce. You can use store-bought or you just make it yourself. It's a quick 3-4 minute thing. Very simple, very easy, and very yummy. So take a nice metal form for your oven, 2 packs of lasagna sheets, 2 packs of grated cheese, and then we start with layering. First off, the Ragù on the bottom, more or less even, spread it out on the bottom. I hope you don't hear the wind so much. We have here a little storm in Italy. So, this is the sauce, and we place the pasta on top. For this pasta, I choose usually fresh pasta. This time it's a very thin one, and I prefer normally the thicker ones, but not dry, more the fresh. If you have a pasta maker, you can do it yourself, or just make the dough, water, flour, salt, and just roll it out with a rolling pin. It's very simple, very easy, very quick. I will make a video about this actually at some point. Anyhow, so now we put the second layer, which is the Béchamel sauce or white sauce, and we spread it even out. If you use dry pasta, make sure your sauce is more liquidy, because the pasta will soak up a lot of the sauce, and otherwise your pasta will be dry and like a brick wall, you know. That's something you don't want. When you layer the pasta, make sure you do it like when you change a tire with the screws. Put it always a little bit in a different direction. So in the screw tire, in the screws on the tire, you go top left, bottom right, and so on. And this is how you should layer your pasta in the lasagna too, so you don't have overlapping parts at some area of the whole thing. So I speed it a bit up, and we make layer by layer. So pasta, so bolognese pasta, bechamel pasta, bolognese pasta, bechamel pasta, and so on, until you have roughly 3, 4, maybe 5 different layers. Used up the noodles, having the pot filled, whatever is your goal. I make them almost every week, so it's for me more like natural, so something I do all day long. So when layering, just see that you have no holes, more or less, and you can use 1 spoon because it will mix up when you spread it out anyway. So less dishes to wash, better for the environment. So, and the white sauce again, and another layer of pasta and bolognese. And you see, it's quite simple, quick and easy. I have a little stove for the tabletop, you know, and I put the oven on 240 degrees Celsius for about 30-35 minutes. So when the cheese gets slightly brown, it is done. The last layer of bolognese. Then comes the last layer of pasta, and the last layer of bechamel. So, and for the last layer of bechamel, use a little more sauce than in the middle layers, because you want to cover all the bases, so every bit of pasta should be covered, otherwise it will get hard and then it's not that nice anymore. So spreading out, and you see here on the corner the one, just a bit on it, otherwise it will just burn and it's not nice. So, and then you take the cheese. I take 400 grams of mixed cheese, grated. It's about 140 for 200 grams here in Italy. And I don't like, for example, the taste of Parmesan when it is cooked or baked, because it's so very strong and bitter taste for me, so I really don't like it that much, or sour, or bitter sour. So I take the normal grated Edam or Emmental or something, and then we put it in the oven. 35 minutes later, slightly brown, you see, nothing burnt or something. Then you take a bread knife and just cut it in pieces. As we are 4 people eating lasagna in the family, I always make 4 pieces. The others don't like lasagna, they usually get a pizza or something. And then you cut it in as many pieces as you like. This amount is roughly for 6 portions. And we usually just heat it up in the microwave, the leftover in the evening, and have a little snack before bedtime. That's basically it. As said, you will see the sauces at the end of the video, so straight after this part the 2 sauces will be put in. And now I show you 2 different ways to serve it. In the meantime, you can leave a like and a comment, and if you like, a subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any more videos, just put on the bell and you will not miss any of our cooking videos again. So let's put it out the baby. And you see, it's nice, firm, but juicy and yum. Here I take some frozen store-bought parsley, put it on top. This is how I like my pizza. For my wife, she takes a little bit a different approach. She likes the dried pepperoni, so it's Italian paprika basically. And this is crushed, not grinded, and then a little bit of parsley on top for some extra crunch and extra taste, I will say. Okay, welcome to our new video for a bechamel sauce. So bechamel sauce is something you use for lasagna or cauliflower, for example. We start on a pot. With a pot on a medium heat. I choose 6 out of 9, so you can do it a bit lower if you're not too confident with stirring and stuff. I put in here some vegetable oil, sunflower oil in this case, and I will add some butter flavor. Butter flavor is very useful, so you can butter up basically your vegetable oil. It's more healthier and of course cheaper, and for the vegans it's vegan, but doesn't help with the bechamel because you need milk. Anyhow, so we heat up the oil with the butter flavor in it. As soon as it is sparkling, we start with the flour. You see when you put a bit in and it starts cooking in the oil, then you pour the flour in and stir it. This is basically the base where we thicken the sauce. So we start with the thickening in the process. So keep stirring and make sure you have no lumps of flour left. And then slowly add some milk. I use a whole liter of 3.7 or 1.5% fat milk. This is a 1.5% milk. For the taste it makes not much difference. So then you keep stirring and heat it a bit up. I add here some MSG. You can also use salt instead. I like to use MSG because it's just increasing the taste by a lot, as I think. You see, adding a bit more milk. As soon as you feel it thickening a bit, pour more milk in. This is just increasing the process. You may saw there was some drops of Worcestershire sauce, and for a bit deeper taste, I would say. And keep stirring, so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan or pot. Otherwise, you will have a very bitter and burnt taste, and this is something you don't want to. Then I put 3 hops of nutmeg in. Stir it in between. If you are not sure if you have the right amounts and stuff, just take a little spoon, give it a nice taste. So the last bit of the milk is our fine European stick to the bottle caps. I hate these things. They always poke your nose when you drink. So then keep stirring until it's thickening up. Don't wait until it's fully finished to put it off the heat, because the pot is warm and it will keep thickening until it's cooled down, or you serve it, or you put it in a different saucer or something. If you have it with asparagus, for example, or cauliflower. I will make a lasagna with this one, and this here is of course part of the video to the lasagna. So, as said, don't let it stick to the bottom. Always keep stirring. That's the thing. It's done in 3-4 minutes. Very easy, and no need for any store-bought stuff. There you know what is in. There's no conservation ingredients. There's no extras. Nothing that causes cancer or you know 100% what's in. And if you take a store-bought one, you also have to heat it up. Doesn't take much longer to make it yourself. So, as said, let it thicken up. When you see it is thickening, then take it off the heat. Serve or use, for example, lasagna or cannelloni, whatever you want. And it's very useful or very much used in the Italian kitchen. And then enjoy. Thanks for watching. I would love to see an abo, subscribe, like or dislike, and of course a comment. Even with questions, you are very welcome to leave your mind. Okay, see you in the next video and enjoy. Bye. Hello and welcome to our new video. Tomato and mincemeat sauce, or in Italian Ragù. We start with the sauce just with a pot, some oil and we put some supermarket, not butcher, mincemeat in. The supermarket mince usually has more fat and liquid in it, which is key for the sauce. This sauce you can eat with any kind of pasta. You can eat it on bread, you can put it on hot dogs, wherever. And of course, you can use this sauce, for example, cannelloni or lasagna. We will do a lasagna with this one. And this is of course part of our lasagna video. So you see, fry the mince a little. I put here some MSG in, so the taste can unfold out of the nice mince. And as soon as it is more or less brown, you don't have to cook it through, because in the lasagna, for lasagna of course, if you have it for pasta you should cook it through, but if you do it for lasagna it goes anyway into the oven for another half an hour roughly, and then it will cook, finish, and release some more of the nice juices inside of the lasagna. So, you see all the liquid, don't pour it away. This is where all the taste and nice aromas are, and we use this as a base to thicken the sauce a little. So we pour then some flour in and mix the flour into the meat and the liquid, the grease basically, and this makes sure you don't have lumps when you thicken your sauce at the end. So this is a easy, simple way to avoid these lumps. Don't use too much flour, so better do a little and a little later before you do too much, because it's hard to get out again. Then I pour here 1 liter on a pound of mince. I put 1 liter of passata, so basically liquid tomato, and stir it a little. I put a third roughly of water back into the can, the Tetra Pak, and pour it in, so the sauce gets a bit extended. And with the flour in the grease, we can thicken it up, so you have more sauce with less effort. So a bit more MSG because of the amount. So also the tomato can unfold the taste. And the industry uses it in almost everywhere. You must look for glutamate. You will see it basically on every ingredient list of store-bought food. Black pepper, then some curry. I add some garlic powder. You also can put garlic and onion with the meat to fry first. My kids don't like vegetables cooked in the sauce, so I use the garlic powder for the taste. And then don't forget to taste in between after you have all the seasoning done. So now we put in some Tabasco and a bit of Worcestershire sauce, which is just giving a bit of a taste. You also can use stock. And here we put some sweet smoked paprika, and stir it and let it warm slowly and calmly. Don't let it bubble too much, otherwise you have your whole kitchen to renovate. Here we have some liquid smoke. You get it. Well, I get it always on Amazon. This bottle is half a year and it's still half full, so it lasts for ages and gives a nice taste. So here we have oregano, dried oregano, and we mix it in and let it slowly simmer. And then don't forget to taste. If it tastes good, You just let it simmer, let it bubble a little, and then you can serve it with pasta, or use it even for the lasagna or cannelloni or whatever. And if needed, of course, adjust the spices a little. And that is all the magic what is in a authentic Italian ragu or tomato mincemeat sauce, which is the red sauce of the lasagna. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video again. And I wish you a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe, maybe like or dislike, and of course feel free to leave a comment with questions. I'm always here to help if possible. Otherwise we also have a Discord what you can join for free with loads of recipes and so on. And yeah, I let you watch the sauce come to a boil, and I see you then. Bye bye, see you then, ciao.